What's going on, man? It's your big brother Tren. You tuned in again to another. My bad. What's going on, man? It's your big brother Tren. You tuned in again to another video. I'm out here in Thailand still. Of course, y'all know that already. For those of you that's new to the channel, y'all didn't know that. As y'all can see, my beautiful view from my place where I stay at out here, man. This is the top. This ain't the top of the building, but the building so tall they got a helicopter pad up there and everything. But it's the most exclusive building out here in Pattaya, Thailand, where I stay. I got the best view. Thank God for that. Thank y'all for that, man, for even bringing me out here and telling me to get out the house, Trend. You need to get off that sofa and go somewhere different. And I feel good about this, y'all. Everything is coming together. It's working out. Some of us just want to be heroes and go out into the world and fight battles to pave a way for people that's coming after us. And that's how I feel, being out here. I feel like I'm doing my bloodline some good, you know what I'm saying? And it's making a great impact, obviously, because it looks like I'm happy, right? I think I am. I'm a lot happier than I was back at home, y'all. So I want to talk about this video. I want to sit down and talk about this video. I just wanted y'all to see them views, man. It's dope. Let's talk about this real quick, man. I'm glad ain't nobody around me because I want to get down into the sauce of this topic because this is some deep stuff, man. A lot of people don't like to talk about this, but I like to talk about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you if you're a chosen one, if you're a universal light being. To keep it real, we are beings that are like we for the good. We got good intentions, the good heart, positive energy, but we also are able to tap into the bad. Okay, I know some of y'all get stopped on there. Not me, Trent. You definitely might not be a chosen one. Chosen ones know how to manipulate the light and the dark. Now, when I say manipulate, I don't mean like in the bad way. When I say manipulation, not like how you do people. I'm saying energies. Chosen ones, universal light beings. We know how to manipulate energies. And by the way, folks, I don't want to came up with the term universal light being. So if you start seeing people try to make videos and say that term, I started it. I'm the creator of that. Just the disclaimer. But anyway, we know how to manipulate the light and the dark. We know how to play with the light. We know how to play with the dark. I know a lot of you out there might like to watch scary movies. Some of y'all might like to even watch horror movies. A lot of y'all might like to watch court documentaries. A lot of y'all might like to watch police chases. Some of y'all like to watch the birds in the zoo. You might like to watch National Geographic or Discovery Channel. But chosen ones like to do both. Chosen ones, we have learned who we are, so we can do things that people might say, oh, we bad, you a bad person. I know it's things that I do because I be watching the comment section sometimes. I like to read comments, but I know it's some things I do for people that don't really know us like personally, but they think they think they know us, or they trying to compare themselves to us by trying to judge us. A lot of people judge us. I've been called a devil worshiper. I've been called doing the devil's work, and just I've been called, I'm not about to get into the names I've been called in the comment section, but I've been called some really nasty stuff, and that's just really not who I am. And I'm pretty sure you have too. And the reason why people don't understand us, universal light beings, is because, like I said, we are the best of both worlds. We are light and dark energy. We the sun and we the moon. Okay, we can operate in the daytime, get downloads throughout the day, come up with creative ideas through the day, and we can come up with creative, genius, intelligent ideas at night. We have really bad dreams. A lot of us have really bad dreams, and we're not even bad people. And this is because, like the title reads, chosen ones can see demons. We can see demons. We can see demonic activity. We can see aliens. We can see orbs. We can see supernatural. We can see things that people can't see. I know I was talking to a gentleman earlier who booked a call with me. By the way, if you know you can book a call with me anytime, right? It's at the top of the comments down below, folks. But I was talking to this gentleman that booked a call with me, and he was saying he's seen a demon jump inside of a person. And he put it, like he was like, "On God, bro, big bro, on God, man." And when people say that, I know they ain't lying, because you wouldn't say God's name in vain. You definitely wouldn't put it on God. But he said that he seen like a 12-foot demon when he was out one day doing something, and he seen it jump inside of another man's body. And I believe him. He ain't the first guy that I done talked to that done told me stories that done seen demons. I've been around some really good people, some people that's been close to me, and they told me stories about them seeing demons. I get more people tell me how they seen demons than they do angels. I don't really get nobody tell me how they seen an angel. But they out here though. They out here too, just as well as demons. But this video is particularly focused around the dark side a little bit, y'all. Don't nobody be talking about it. All these holy rollers and these wannabe positive people out here, they never talk about it because they ain't living it. You know what I mean? They flexing. They ain't really living that journey like that. They just want y'all to try to think that they live in that journey. But if you live in that journey, you see all of it. And so, universal light beings, demons, folks. And one thing you gotta understand, demons are inside of people. All that stuff they taught y'all growing up is trash. That's why you were so confused, about all this stuff that you was learning. You was so confused until you had to figure it out yourself. They ain't the demon, the devil ain't no cartoon character with horns on their head. It's people. That's why people be like, I'm on demon time, I'm on demon time. They telling you, bro, we live in a weird generation, but it's true. It's like they keeping it real. People will tell you, I'm on demon time, man. Don't mess with me. I'm bad. I will mess you up if you not at the right place at the right time. Type shit. But yeah, folks, we can see them. I don't know if you've been out somewhere and you done seen somebody just give you the strangest look, and they just some of them even do weird body behavior, weird body movements, like I remember one time I was sitting with this group of people, and they invited me to this little lunch thing or whatever, and it was like 15 people at this big table, and I was the only one that felt out of place. Like my energy didn't even fit in with them, and I think they all noticed it. See, when your energy don't blend in with people, they can notice it, especially demons and people that got negative entities and negative spirits attached to them. They notice an enemy in the spirit form. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm sitting at this table, and it was going good, but I was knowing something was going to happen because I was not supposed to be there, but somebody invited me there. I don't know what the hell the plan was, but it was strange. And they plan failed, like it always do if you're a true chosen one, universal light being. But all of a sudden, this girl that was sitting like way across from me at this table, she looked at me, she was like that. And it's like they didn't hear her. But I sat here and looked at her, and she did that, and she went right back normal. Like, you see me? And I just, me, I'm bold. I'm bold, and don't nothing really scare me like that, because I know who I am, and I know who be watching over me and who be protecting me. So I just looked at her like this. Like, and what you gonna do? Because I had some things on me that day. I always be like, okay, book. You gonna go meet the man? But anyway, it was a woman. I wasn't taking her seriously though. But she showed me who she was, and that was the sign for me to get the hell up out of there though. See, that's the thing about it. See, when these demonic entities, when they make themselves be known to you, don't be a stupid dummy and continue to sit there and mingle with them. That's an idiot. That's ignorance. You know what I'm saying? If they showing you listen, you in the wrong pack, dog. You in the wrong group tonight. You in the wrong car. You at the wrong lounge. You at the wrong club. You on the wrong street. If they show you this is our shit right here, get the out. Okay, they already did you a favor by even warning you. Because regular people don't get no warning. They just get got. They just get kidnapped. They just get beat up. You know what I mean? But like I say, if you protected and covered with God, you know what I'm saying, and you always got the Most High by your side, you pray every day, and you doing the right thing, they gotta warn you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that scripture in the Bible. You know, I believe in the Bible, the good book, but I don't believe in everything in that mug. I know it was tampered with. A lot of it was changed and flipped and screwed and chopped and, you know, written in different, all that. But it's some stuff in there makes sense, like that one part of the Bible where they say, dang, I just lost my thought trying to, what it say? When Job was sick or something like that, and I guess the devil came to God or something, like, and told God that he wanted to mess with Job, and God was like, I mean, you can scare him, you can try to discourage him, make him give up, but don't touch him. The devil was like, all right. So the devil went out, and I guess that's how Job got sick and stuff, you know, came down with all them boils and stuff on his body and stuff like that, but he wasn't allowed to hurt him or touch him, like hurt him, like, or touch him, because it's written, touch not my anointed one, don't touch my chosen one, because that could be, that's it for him. You know what I mean? That's the thing about the Most High. He ain't gonna allow you to mess with him like that. If you do that, you violated. You violated big time against the creator of the universe. And it's over for you. So, and I know that from my own life. There's been some things that happened in my life where I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? But anyway, we can see orbs. You know, a lot of people think this stuff is just jokes, and a lot of people think it's just fantasy. But no, it's real. Like, I'm pretty sure you saw orbs. If you saw orbs, comment below. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I got something for y'all to see orbs and stuff like that at the end of the video. But we can see all these vessels, these UFOs, these UFAs and stuff in the air. A lot of people can't see that stuff. A lot of people can't see shooting stars. They might looked in the sky a million times and they never seen no shooting star, because it won't. When you're not supposed to see it, you ain't gonna see it. That's why some of these people like online, they be showing videos of these UFOs. They don't even know that they chosen ones, because only chosen ones can see stuff like that, because they meant to see it. Because they can handle the information. That's why you can see demons. That's why you can see angels. That's why you can see orbs, because you ain't gonna go crazy. Okay. If you're a chosen one, you can probably lay in the sky tonight. I mean, it's not the sky, but you probably lay on the ground somewhere. And if you got a clear sky tonight, you're gonna see something in the sky. If you're a chosen one, universal light, you're gonna always see something, no matter where you at, what time of the day. If you just sit and stare at the sky, something will make itself visible to you, because it knows you. These spirits out here know chosen. They know who you are. They know. You know what I'm saying? It's been many times, bro, I've walked around people, bro. I ain't stupid. I ain't dumb, bro. Whether I'm drinking something or sober, it don't make no difference. I can see them. I can see evil people. Because they give you a look, man. They always give you a look like, I hope you don't see me. Or they give you a look like, it don't be human. You know what I mean? A human person will look at you, what's up? Hey, what's up? No, give me some dap, man. They look at you like it's not human. Like, they look at you like, and you ain't even no celebrity or nothing. You ain't even got no flamboyant clothes on or nothing. You might not even have nothing going on for yourself that day. You might even be in a bad mood. They will look at you and they will give you this cold stare. And it'll be so dark, you will know that's them. Even though they won't say nothing, they won't do nothing. I was at I went to get some money out the bank yesterday. A little bit of, I had to get like $100 out the bank yesterday so I can buy me something to eat or whatever. And I had to I had a coconut in my hand, and I had drunk the whole coconut. And I wanted to put it in a trash can. Out here in Thailand, they don't got that many trash cans on the street like back at home. They don't even got that many trash cans in their establishment. People don't litter out here. They don't litter out here that much. You know what I'm saying? They take good care of their culture, the streets out here. The culture take good care of the streets, and everybody's not into the American stuff like throwing their trash on the ground. You don't see that out here, and if you do see that, that's in an area where it's like, it's like a area where a lot of people don't be at. Something. So I was looking for a trash can, and I walked inside this McDonald's because I knew they had a trash can somewhere. So I seen the trash can, went over there, and when I walked past, it was these two guys. I don't know if they knew me or something, but the energy, I might be wrong, but the energy they gave off when I walked past was like very noticeable. And I'm just like, they was sitting down. I was walking to the trash can. I ain't even look at them, but I seen them at my peripheral, and I just noticed. As soon as I hit the corner and went to the trash can, the one guy looked at me like he locked eyes on me, and he was following me to the trash can like as if I was gonna do something to him. But I'm chilling with some sunglasses on, with some bags in my hand, and a coconut. So what possibly could you think I was gonna do? And this is how I put it all together, because I'm like, well, he know I'm not. Damn, they on America's Most Wanted list or something? Like, do he think that? What they doing? Is it something illegal? Is it something bad? They think I'm after them. They just looked at me strange. Of all the people that was sitting in there, of all the people that was in the atmosphere, in the area, and I wasn't even in my Sunday's best or nothing. I just was chilling, just relaxed. Nothing out of the ordinary that I looked like, except for just being a universal light being. So I threw the coconut in the trash can, and I just felt eyes on me leaving. I know they was looking. I know one of them was looking at me. So I went over to the little ATM where I was going in the first place before I threw the coconut in the trash can, and I'm sitting over there. My mind was off them. My mind was even off them at that time, because I'm talking to the lady now, trying to get some, the bread at the exchange and stuff. And so about like 3 minutes go by, and something just made me kind of like look back to the left where I came from, where they were setting, and you can see through the McDonald's glass window. And I'm looking at the McDonald's through the McDonald's window, not just for like 0.002223 seconds. I've seen the guy again, and he was looking at me like his friend was sitting in front of him doing something, but he was looking at me through the window, like sipping on a drink, like he was sipping on a drink, like, as I was sipping on my coconut, just like him sipping on a drink, but I had threw it away. But he was looking at me sipping on his McDonald's drink, like staring at me, like, and it was so daunting and so haunting. I just was like, I looked at him like, in my mind, I'm like, you fucking weirdo. And so, but I looked away back to what I was doing. I don't be paying no attention to it. I don't be running. I don't be scared of nothing. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, you weird cornball. So, I'm just got my little $100, or whatever. Put my headphones in. I just kept walking down the street. But my point is, probably was an entity. That's how they show themselves, bro. That's how they show themselves. But like I say, chosen ones can see them. We can see it. You can even be inside. You can even be around people. You can even be around certain people, dog. If you're around new people, see, this is why we don't go around a lot of people a lot. You might have invitations to go to this party, this club, this little get together with your girls or whatever. You might have all kind of invitations. People like you. Ooh, we gotta have you around, girl. And this is probably why you don't really want to go, because your spirit be telling you like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we can tell if we go to a spot, and especially if we gotta travel there and go there, and it's across the city or something. We can tell if we supposed to be in the room or not, because we can feel the vibes. We can feel what's in the room, even if we don't know who it is or what's going on. We can feel the setup. We can feel when it ain't right. We can feel when something about to go down, when something about to happen, when a fight about to break out. We can feel it, and we'll leave. I know I do it all the time. I can't be in environments with a bunch of toxicity shit. That's why I don't like going to clubs no more. This shit too low vibrational for me. I can't do it. I can't sit and listen to thug music and drug music, like all night while I'm drinking, getting drunk. Drinking is bad enough as it is because it's full of you're tapping into spiritual stuff when you mess with drinks. That's why most people that do really bad things, bro, they don't even remember what they did because they were so high. Well, why did they do it? Because they were high. Because when you open yourself up to those energies, other entities start using you, like start taking control of your mind, your spirit. You don't even know that you being controlled by a demon when you under the influence of something. You don't even know, bro. Like I say, that's why people be having accidents when they drunk. That's why people be getting mad, getting in fights. That's why people be getting unalive when they be on medications and opioids and all these perks and all this stuff, because that's a gateway that these entities use. They always want to catch you lacking when you sleeping, when you ain't even in your right mind. That's when they have you do some shit that you don't even know you doing, and then next day you wake up, you be like, damn, I did that. Yeah, you did that, bro. Your ass going to jail. I don't remember. You don't remember? They don't remember because they was under demonic influence. See, everybody don't know this because don't nobody want to talk about this. Don't nobody want to discuss this. Everybody too scared. Everybody too meek. But I like to see, and you know, I learned most of this when I was hanging around people doing the devil's work. I used to hang around people that were doing bad things all my life, man. Like, I used to hang around scammers, robbers, bad people, liars. You know what I'm saying? People that just wasn't doing nothing. I used to hang around them people I didn't even know why. And for me, it was all a learning experience. So I know later what not to do and what to do. But, you know, chosen ones can see aliens. Chosen ones can see UFOs, unidentified objects. You might have been a person in your life, you came in contact with an alien spacecraft. And you know, like I said, a lot of people, ha, yeah, right, Tren, you sound stupid. Bro, you ain't one of us, bro. You ain't him. You ain't her. This is not your type of tea, bro. You a iced tea person, bro. We is matcha tea, chai tea. We different. We hit different. But real talk, you know, we can see these objects, we can see these UFOs and stuff, man, in plain sight, and it's crazy. What's crazy is you can see it, but when nobody else around you see it, bro. When your friend like, huh? What you was looking? I can't see. I'm like, it's right there. Look, they can't see it. Even sometimes animals and stuff, bro. When certain people can't see what we see. If they're not meant to see it, they won't see it. And like I say, this is why it's best as a universal light being chosen one. This is why it's best to just be quiet about most of the stuff. You know, me personally, I don't go around talking about this. I just put this on my channel to people that were interested in it. You know what I mean? But I don't be out talking like this. I'm a normal dude. I just keep my mouth closed and stay in my lane and mind my damn business and leave people alone. And I don't judge people, and I don't snitch. You know, and I don't try to get involved in stuff that ain't got nothing to do with me. One thing I do, I keep it moving. I don't give a damn if somebody's fighting. I'm not going to be the person pulling out my phone and record it. I'm not that stupid, and I'm not that nosy, you know. But you have a lot of people who are like that, and they end up getting involved with the same forces that's creating that problem. How stupid can you be? But like I said, folks, we living in a world, in a society nowadays where most people are just plain ignorant, bro. They ignorant to... You know, they ignorant to what's going on out here. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna talk forever, man. I just wanted y'all to know this. Hey, I told y'all, if y'all want information, man, about stuff like this, get the lost information for the Star Seeds and the Chosen Ones volume 5, 6, and 7. It's gonna be in the comment section below at the top. Lost information for the Star Seeds and the Chosen Ones volume 5, 6, and 7. Get that, read that. Just like this type of information I'm talking about, it's gonna blow your mind. But I'll make more videos like this. If you want me to, comment below, let me know. Trend, talk about demons more, talk about orbs, talk about the spiritual world more, and I will, man, in my next video. Make sure you get this video a thumbs up. If you want to book a session with me, book the session with me. Trend, you know how to book the session with me at the top comment. Just book a session with me. I love to talk about stuff like this, man. If you seen devils, demons, orbs, angels, spiritual forces, if you have spiritual attacks you going through, get in contact with me. I want to talk to you about it, man. I'll talk to you later. I'm out. Peace.